was, but she had to try. He seemed possessed, his face creased with rage. As the light began to fade from the world, she wondered why she'd been singled out. What had she done to deserve death? Because he was killing her, wasn't he? And she could do nothing about it. Chapter 1. 5 years later. Tuesday. "What makes you think he likes you?" Courtney Pigott asked her friend Lauren Ansell as they walked across the field behind their school. "Just because he looked at you a certain way doesn't mean anything." "Of course it does," Lauren replied. "And I've fancied him for ages, so that look means he's mine for the taking." "You're so weird," Courtney's twin sister Caitlin said. "If you believe that, then—" "Girls!" The three of them froze as they heard their PE teacher, Mr. Carmichael, shouting to them. "I wish you'd exercise your feet as much as your mouths," he continued. "Hurry up now, get a move on." The girls picked up their pace, jogging a few feet across the field until the teacher turned away from them again. "I hate cross-country." Caitlin came to a halt with a groan. "There should be laws against making us do this. It's not cool, at all." Lauren tripped over her shoelace as they walked, almost falling, but managing to right herself in time. "I'll catch you up in a minute," she said, shooing her friends away before bending down to tie the laces again. The twins continued through the gap in the hedge and out onto the lane. "I wish there was a shortcut back to the school," Caitlin said as they walked. In front of them were the rest of the class in 2s and 3s, only the odd pupil running alone. They were the last of the group by a good minute or so, but neither of them was bothered about hurrying to catch up. Instead, they dawdled as they waited for Lauren. "Or a magic portal. If there was, we could sneak back and watch everyone else coming in," Courtney laughed. "Or Doctor Who's TARDIS," Caitlin laughed back. In front of them, their teacher beckoned them to hurry up as he disappeared around a corner, but still they went at their own pace. They had run this lane many times during their 5 years at Dunwood Academy. There was nothing to see but a high hedge either side, a space for one car to drive past at a time, which was why it was safe for students to run down, as not many drivers used it. Ahead of them, the twins could see the roof of the school buildings, the railings around it coming into view opposite a row of council bungalows for the elderly. "Where's Lauren?" Courtney shivered as a gust of wind came up the lane. "We'll be in trouble if we're not back soon." "I thought she was behind us." Caitlin swivelled round, but they were on their own. "She can't have got very far, Kate," Courtney told her sister. "I bet she's found a quicker way back and has left us. She better let us in on it, if she has." They carried on for a few more steps, and then Courtney stopped again. "We should go back for her. But we'll get into trouble if we don't finish soon. She should have caught up by now. It will only take a minute." With a heavy sigh, Caitlin followed her sister back into the field. They ran towards where they'd last seen Lauren, across the field and around the corner of trees. Not noticing that her sister had stopped, Caitlin almost bumped into the back of her. Courtney was pointing at a figure lying in the grass. "There's something wrong." "What do you mean?" Caitlin followed behind her as they ran to their friend. The wind picking up across the open ground was the only thing they could hear. They drew level, their eyes widening with fear. Lauren was lying on her back, her blonde hair fanned out around her head. "She's having us on, isn't she?" Caitlin said. "I don't know," Courtney whispered. "Lauren?" She prodded Lauren's leg gently with her toes. Maybe that would make Lauren giggle if she was winding them up. But she didn't move. "Lauren?" Caitlin dropped to her knees. "Are you okay?" It was then she noticed the glazed look in her friend's eyes. Chapter 2. Leaving her home in Manchester hadn't been as gut-wrenching as DS Grace Allendale had thought it was going to be. It had been more of a relief as she closed the door for the final time and handed the keys in at the estate agent's. The house had begun to depress her.